All right, so this new series, this two-handed solo series, is going to be a bit strange. It's not like Chaos, where we're just going to be getting a random deck. It's going to be Chaos in the sense that we are foregoing all of the rules of Arkham Horror, the card game, and we're trying something completely wild and crazy. This is provided by a viewer on our Discord channel who is in other Discord channels. I believe the Mythos Busters is what it says in this, but Zovc, Z-O-V-C, Frankengator generator. So what it does is it generates random Frankengators for Arkham Horror, the living card game, and this is going to be name, skills, health and sanity, title, traits and slogan, abilities, elder sign, deck size, and deck building requirements. So the whole thing is frickin' nuts. These are who I got for mine. I got Sylas Marsh, the violinist. He's a Seeker character now. Stats seem to be the same, which is nice. I think that is actually probably the stats always stay the same when you generate these Franken investigators. I have Rita Young's ability. After you evade an enemy, either deal 1 damage to that enemy or move to a connecting location. That's actually probably pretty good with this deck. And my Elder Sign effect is Lola Hayes's, +2, you may switch roles. I have no roles to switch from, so my Elder Sign's just +2, which is not too bad. As you see here, spoiler alert, I have Will Yorick's signatures for my deck, so that's going to be wild. Let's get to deck building requirements. Deck size, 40. 40 cards. Seeker cards, level 0 to 5. Guardian cards, level 0 to 2. Neutral cards is 0 to 5. So we have Joe Diamond's deck building requirements. For this first video, we're going to be building these decks. And then we're going to be running through Dunwich Legacy, sorry. Because I just figured even though I just ran this one, honestly, I've just ran the majority of them. We just finished, I'm doing Circle Undone. We just finished, we're in the middle of Forgotten Age. We just finished Dream Eaters, and I don't want to do Carcosa again. I love it, but we've done a lot of Carcosa, so I thought, let's just go back to Dunwich. I'm very excited for when we get Innsmouth on this channel, because then I can play it. I can actually play it. Who is paired with Sylas Marsh, you might ask? Well, if you're talking about a rogue Norman Withers, then look no further. As you can see, he has Finn Edwards' signatures. The Professor, 4, 5, 2, 1, stats are the same. I have Zoe Samaras's ability. After you become engaged with an enemy, gain 1 resource. I'm not looking to do that too often, TBH. And the Elder Sign effect is +1. You may heal 1 horror from an investigator or ally asset at your location. So that's Carolyn Fern. Deck building size is deck 30. Rogue cards, level 0 to 5. Survival cards, 0 to 2. Neutral cards, 0 to 5. I believe that's Preston. That's Preston Fairmont. So why don't we take these guys up here and start building their decks? I'm going to start with Norman Withers because that one is, right now for me, easier to comprehend. So first things first, let's get our random weakness, shall we? He has through the gates. I always get through the gates. It's always here. Okay. So, right off the bat, I see Preston Fairmont's deck building style and I think, do you know what would be pretty good here? Dark Horse. 5 brain, 6 book, just from having a Dark Horse in play. This also works really well with Mariner's Compass. So you might be saying, but Justin, it's gonna be weird and wild and broken. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're looking for here. So this is kind of like what I'm thinking to start with. I mean, I see Survivor, and I think Dark Horse. I really like Mariner's Compass because, just because we don't get to play deduction in this deck. It's not happening. But being able to play, excuse me, just gonna also grab this while I'm here. Just being able to play this to get 2 clues each turn pretty much is super sweet because our number's also gonna be like 5 and that's really comfortable. Okay, what do we want for our next slot? So I think we're not too worried about card generation. I think we're gonna also actually do this archetype proper and play Madame Lebranche. Okay. Always a resourceful is really good. I mean, we can return luckies with that. These resourcefuls can actually go up to the side. I'm not too worried about those yet. None of these other ones really interest me yet anyway, so we'll just recall these and let's place these guys. All right, we would like a lucky rabbit's foot, I think. It's not gonna be as exciting, oh sorry, a lucky cigarette's case, that's what we want. It's not gonna be as exciting as if it was in Preston, but I do think we'll be able to trigger it more often than we don't. And getting cards is sick. Okay, so what do we do? Like, you're our clue getter and Sylas is our fighter. Their stat lines still dictate that those are the rules. How can we speed up our clue gaining process? Because we're not a seeker. We don't get a seek. We also could grab this, you handle this one. Like, normally these are used in green cards for getting rid of, you know, brain tests, but our brain is 4. So this is probably going to end up being getting rid of monsters and giving them to Sylas, which seems sick. Okay, so yuck. This is just an add 1. So a lot of the green synergy that cares about foot is not going to really be a thing here. Do we want to care about illicit cards? We could elicit. The only one that's really thinking jumping out as me is Liquid Courage. Sylas has 2 brain? Oh my god. The different colored cards is causing my brain to flip out. No, we don't need lockpicks. Definitely not. We don't really care about money. We're not evading enemies. So you look at a lot of these cards and you think, ooh. You know what? We're going to do it. Because for once, this card's actually, like, I know we're in a Dark Horse deck, but this can fuel a lot of stuff. Do we give him an axe as well? Do we give him an axe as well is the question. It is also illicit. I know this card's, like, not good, but, like, I mean, like, I think in this time, it might be. Because we're looking to investigate with 6 every turn. That's pretty sick. Yeah, Professor with a fire axe, better turn in your term paper on time. Amen. Amen. He's here to do one thing, and that's chop. Wow, they really care about evading in Rogue, don't they? We don't want the crystallizer. I mean, we want the crystallizer, but we don't want the crystallizer, if that makes sense. I'm just looking at all these cards and I'm like, these don't actually do much. That's cute, but I mean, we're going to be able to get clues pretty easily. So let's recall. Let's go back to these survivor cards. So it looks like we're going to be, I mean, as always, whenever I build Preston, I usually end up building just a survivor character. And that, oh, we're at 14 cards already. That's great. If we're going to be heavy survivor, we might as well grab this. I think, honestly, I am going to grab the fire axe. Am I going to grab the fire axe? What else to grab? Oh, a test of will is going to be fantastic in this deck. So that's an easy include. All right, let's look at these. This card's sick, but we only have 1 foot, so not great. Oh man, both these care about, like, there's a lot of evading in here. Live and Learn could be good. Look What I Found, I mean, is also fine. It's just 2 book, right? So we'll put that in the fine. Scrounge for Supplies, always great for a starting deck. Very strong card. I can go in here. 20. If only we had a way to discard. I mean, we don't really need the newspaper. Still looking at this Fire Axe. Like, do we just do it? I mean, we could also, like, realistically grab Pete. Pete's very good. And then just grab a Charisma with our upgrades. But I think that's just, like, what I always do. So part of me wants to not do that for once. Well, the keyring is cute, but it doesn't actually, like, how, like, once again, like, our problem is we're, like, trying to find a way to speed up our clue getting. Which we don't really do. Like, our only way to do that is Mariner's Compass, and otherwise we're just, like, grabbing clues. So we have, like we have card draw. I mean, the take arts are good. Sometimes it's fine to get 1 clue action reliably. Oh, definitely. It's definitely, like, fine. Like, I'm not going to be upset if I don't have speeding, like, quicker for my clues. But generally, I like to, when my character is my clue specialist, I like to find, I like to get my clues at a speedy rate. But you're right. If we don't have it, it's totally fine. Oh, we grab Winging It. There we go. That's exactly actually, like, perfect. That is really good. It's not really good. It's not really good. It's fine, actually. It's actually bad. It's actually, because we don't have a way to discard cards. We don't really have a way to discard cards. We could get cornered when we upgrade. Then we have a way to discard cards. So maybe we do, and then Winging It becomes a little bit better. Like, paying 1 to investigate is like... cornered costs 3. Does cornered cost 2 or 3? Yeah, the Look What I Found is also here. Like, those are probably going to make it in. It costs 2, yeah, we can get it. Because his is... He's Preston Fairmont for his deck building. Alright, well, we're going to grab the Fire Axes. Because if we can kill small things, that'll at least, like, put some stress off Sylas. And then my last 2 cards... Is there any of these? Maybe just a... What does this do? Weird. Wild. Yeah, no, it's... And that's why I ended up, like... I think I have, like, 6, maybe 8 green cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 green cards in my deck. We're playing... That's what always happens, though, with me. I always play survivors like this. It's like my curse. So my gut's telling me the Unexpected Courage is probably the choice here. But, like, you can't go wrong with Guts. And Guts also helps Sylas out. So I think we're just going to grab 2 Guts. You just can't go wrong with Guts. Okay. Actually, do you know what's better than Guts? Opportunist. We want to upgrade these as soon as we can, but we're going to be investigating up $1 billion, so. Okay, here is our weird Norman Withers deck that's a Preston deck. Burglary. Chain Dreamer, thank you so much for 8 months at the Golden Table. 8-month streak. That's a celebratory dab for you. Thank you for supporting the channel. We appreciate it. This deck's weird, but it's mine. The other thing I was thinking was the backpack also could be good. Is there anything we want to like take out? Maybe the take cards can go for the backpack. That's actually probably fine. I know the backpack's a bit weird, but we actually have a lot of items that are relevant for us to find. I think that, because like if you look at the items we want to have in play, Mariner's Compass is great. Lucky Cigarette Case is great. Fire Axe is fine. Like just being able to help find those. Do we have any supplies? Spirit Spot, and trick. Now we don't have any supplies. But I mean, searching 6 cards? Ugh, that's tricky. With only 6, I do think take heart's better. Sorry, backpack, you don't make the cut. All right, let's put all this junk in here. Good job, Norman, you've done it. Okay. This is where it gets weird. We have Sylas Marsh. So once again, he has Rita Young's ability. Still 4 fist and 4 foot, and he also can get Guardian cards. So we're going to use that for our weapon. I am playing with the reserve list, otherwise I'd get Machete in here in a heartbeat. Machete is great. There's a gun. The upgraded Colt is what you... I'm so bad with Guardian cards. The Colt you can upgrade. You can reload, right? Only 4 fists, though, is really awkward. Okay. Well, we have 40 cards, so we really actually can't depend on anything. I think what we need to do is we need to figure out our Seeker stuff. Justin, I finally have a complete Dream Eaters campaign now and decided to be using 2 of your weird jokey decks from your YouTube videos, mostly because I'm too lazy to build a deck for myself. Are you talking about from like our live deck building series? Because, oh my, I could give you some recommendations if it's from those. Shortcuts, always good. I do like Eureka a lot. If this had a fist, that'd be great, but it makes sense that it doesn't. All right. Okay. 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 All right. All right, well, we do want Dream Diary. Does Crack the Case say you or anyone? After an investigator. And they do want to be best friends, right? So, the ones like where Nathaniel comes a cop. Remind me when I'm done building these decks, and I will look up through my videos and recommend to. So just remind me when I am done this. Okay. This one's gonna be funky. This one's gonna be funky. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by grabbing Research Librarian. And then we're going to kind of just build like a normal Sylas skill deck because his stats work with it well. Oh yeah, it does take up a hand slot, doesn't it? That's right. So we'll leave this here. This is a package we're considering. This is a package we are considering. Okay. Practice Makes Perfect is going to come in here as well. It's a great card. See if we can like just find some actual practiced skills. Let's grab these. We have 40 cards in our deck, so we're going to need to like get stuff. So let's just like put this stuff here right now. The deduction, I mean, like, we could potentially get to the point, but like we are still the fighter, right? Like this is tricky. It's tricky. Where's my shrewd analysis? Let's just get this on standby. Actually, I mean, the correct thing with shrewd analysis is you just buy it every time. We have access. We just buy it every time. Okay. Get our practice stuff. Yeah, that is practiced. Practice. This is practiced, but is like not great if I don't use it first. Leadership is practiced. Let's go. Daring's always good, so we are going to grab a Daring. I think it's still going to end up being a very skill-heavy deck. The thing is, though, we have 40 cards. So we need to go weapon crazy. So we need a lot of weapons. So, oh God, that's so gross. I mean, it is cheap. It only costs 3. We want Beat Cop because that extra fist is going to be huge. And then we need some, clean them out because we need some resources. We're also going to quickly just grab ourselves some emergency cash. We probably want a few more practiced. Overpowers practice, that's great. So we're currently at 8. That's actually probably enough for this package. So we're going to call this package complete. 10 cards, yep. Quarter of our deck is for the Practice Makes Perfect package. I think that's good. And I mean, they're all good, relevant cards otherwise. Looking at our economy. We got these guys. You're not practiced, which is a shame. All right, weapons. Machete. I wish. I wish. Beat Cop. She's so expensive. And I think Beat Cop's honestly just better. Handcuffs could be good. Just kidding, never mind. I mean, they're fine. I thought that you use your feet, but you really don't. Damn. I was gonna say we could use that for giving Dark Horse to Sylas and do double Dark Horse, baby. Let me handle this is good. Falls into that same hole of the what's its nuts? What am I trying to say? Okay, where's my survival knives? I do like me. You know, this is actually probably worth a bandolier, this deck. Also because we need like 40 frickin' cards. Probably, I would just love to just say screw the taboo list. Let's grab Machete. I haven't played with that card in forever. Probably just Enchanted Blade. Clearly the answers are randomized taboo list. That's the next step. Let's go. Yeah, it's probably just Enchanted Blades. We need to get weapons, right? And like Survival Knife isn't really a weapon, right? But at least lets us attack at 5. Like this is gonna be a messy campaign. Let's not pretend that like this is gonna be easy. Oh, sorry. I actually want safeguards. Where are you? We want the safeguards. Because then that makes Crack the Case a bit more viable. I mean, actually, that's still going to be pretty easy to get going. Okay, I do think that ultimately... Okay. That just added up to 40. I do think I do want the Dream Diary. It's just going to be really good. It's going to be really good to get a +4 for a test each turn when we get to it. So the challenge is randomize Investigator with class swap, a random power, Elder Sign, signature, weakness, and signature card. Yes. And different deck building requirements. I don't have a totem in here. That actually probably would be pretty good as well. Grizzly Totem. Where are you? There you are. Do I have a necklace slot? I don't have a necklace slot, do I? Okay, what would we take out? I could take out... What can we lose? But I mean, like, if we do want to go a skill-heavy build, but I also could do the upgraded totem, right? We can get there with this Grizzly Totem. Okay. Well, let's see what his random is. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Sure. Sure. That's actually not terrible. Okay, the decks are done. The decks are done. We'll see how this goes in the next episode, which should be out according. I don't have it in my YouTube schedule, but my plan is. This is going to be out, what? Holy crap, the 8th of June. The 8th of June, this episode's going to be out, as well as... So, this afternoon, if you're watching this on the 8th of June, you will be able to see, this afternoon, the first episode where we're starting the Dunwich Legacy. We're going to do, I'll let chat decide. What one should I do first, chat? Should I do House Always Wins or the extracurricular activity first? Let me know in YouTube chat. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these weird, really Frankengator things, videos, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.